It is so hard to keep up with all the AI updates from Google every single week. I'm still trying to wrap my head around some of these incredible updates. We have changes to Notebook LM, changes to Pomeli, and the big news is the update to Gemini inside of Google Drive.
This update looks useful, but it's actually keeping you broke.
These, of course, have been around for a while, but the new update is when you start to take a quiz, you can resume that quiz at any time. So here you see I'm now on question 3 of 10, so I don't have to start over. And it's same thing for flashcards as well, opening those up. You see I started those a while ago, and I can just pick up exactly where I left off.
Better flashcards won't make you money. Learning new tools feels like progress. It's not. It's just procrastination in disguise. While you're studying features, someone else is landing clients.
What's also really cool about flashcards is that you can now click on these 3 dots and click on Shuffle Set, and that will then shuffle them so you can kind of get a different mix of them and they're not always in the same order. If as you're going through your flashcards, there's one that you don't like for some reason, you can also delete just that one flashcard. And once you finish going through all your flashcards,
and the next one is even worse. It'll make you think you need a perfect brand before you start.
All right, let's switch gears now. We are going to talk about Pomeli, which is a free tool by Google Labs that allows you to generate on-brand content for your business. The new update here is one I actually, again, covered a few weeks ago, but it is now available in 170 more countries. And that's a new feature called Photoshoot. When you use Photoshoot, it allows you to upload a single image.
Yes, Pomeli makes you look professional, but looking good doesn't pay bills. Your first client doesn't care about your photos. They care if you can solve their problem. The best side hustlers close their first deal over a plain text message.
And over on the right, it sets up for you an AI virtual photo shoot. And you can click in here and choose exactly what type of images you wanted to create. So I want a studio shot, I want an in-use shot. I don't want this flat lay one, so I'll turn off that one and maybe select this one. So now we have 4 different shots.
Next up, Google wants you to reorganize your entire drive before you've built anything worth organizing.
Google Drive, and there's so much it can do now. So the first thing you'll notice when you come over to Google Drive, once you have this unlocked, is that you can now get AI-powered answers with the search bar at the top. So for instance, I know I have a document in here that talks about fly fishing. So I'm going to ask the question, what is the fixed line advantage in sub-zero environments? It's a very specific question.
If you're a beginner, you have nothing to search yet. No client files, no business docs. Setting up smart systems before you have a business is like buying a filing cabinet before you have a job. Get clients first, organize later.
But submitting that, it's not only going to return the document that has that result in it, but it literally gives me the answer up here at the top with a citation to that document. And if I want to do a follow-up, I can just click Ask Gemini right here and actually use Gemini itself to ask a follow-up question about this.
And next, Gemini wants you to spend your weekend perfecting how you write. Don't fall for it.
Within Google Documents itself, you can also do some new pretty cool stuff. So you'll notice down here at the bottom, you now have a Gemini bar down here where you can ask it to create things for you. So right here, I already have a document that goes over my travel itinerary for a trip I did in the past to Spain. And I want to use that as a template for a new trip I'm taking in a couple of months to California.
You don't have a proven writing style yet. You haven't worked with enough clients to know what works. Polishing your content before you have a single paying customer is skipping step 1. Validate your offer first. Perfect your voice later.
So I'll click on Match Doc Format. I will select that itinerary. I will tell it, create an itinerary for me for my trip for Google I/O. On the plus icon, you can add sources. So I want it to be able to pull information from my Gmail, where I actually have emails about my trip, the hotel, for instance, and then I can go ahead and submit that. You'll notice it is now pulling in information from my Gmail. And just like that, it created my...
The last update is the biggest trap. It'll make you feel like you need to master everything before you're ready to start.
These new updates also span everything you can do inside of Drive, including Google Sheets. So let's give that one a test. I have a PDF inside of Google Drive. That's a marathon training schedule for novice runners.
Quick pause here. If what I'm sharing is making sense and you're thinking, okay, but how does this actually work in a real system? I've put together a free training that walks through the exact structure and process we use. It's not theory, it's a behind-the-scenes walkthrough of how the system is set up, how the pieces fit together, and how most of the heavy lifting is already handled, so you're not starting from zero. If you want to see how it's structured and decide for yourself if it's a good fit, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump back in.
So I'll come over to Drive and I'll ask it, create a spreadsheet I can use to track my marathon training. Then I'll do the @ symbol.
No beginner ever failed because their spreadsheets weren't smart enough. They failed because they never reached out to a paying client. Tool mastery feels productive, but it's just a comfortable way to avoid the scary stuff, like actually selling.
And look for that marathon PDF, and we'll submit that off. And so then it took basically this static PDF and turned it into something I can actually use. I can see all the runs I'm supposed to do. And when I actually do them, I can check them off to keep up on my progress.
Stop chasing every Google update. There's a simpler path to your first paying client, and it doesn't require learning a single new tool. Whether you like this video or not, really hit the like button. You know why? Because I gave you the exact training for free that our paid members get. This video is going to be in the members area for the paid members, and you got it for free. So yes, don't you think I deserve a like? Go ahead, like it, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and of course, ask your friends and family to subscribe and switch on the notification bell button. It's very important for us because we have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. And the only way we can do that is when you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. And for more money techniques, watch these videos and we will see you on the next one.